Yo, 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 it's Mark's Terror, bro. Mhm. Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetie? How you doing? Hey, Lorraine, what's going on? Yeah, I decided to be pink tonight. Pink is my color. Yeah, some people say that. I just bought this new pink hat. It was on sale, so I was like, all right, it goes with my pink shirt. Um, must be on your end, Virgo. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool, Virgo. It's all good. It's the retrograde, so I wouldn't be surprised. We have a camera system here, right? And it wasn't work. It hasn't been working for a whole week. And my friend that hooks up the cameras, he got another like a switch for it, and he was like, "It can't be the switch. It can't be the switch." And then he finally changed the switch, and bang, it worked. And I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And it was brand new. I saw him take it out of the box, and he put it in there, and it worked, and then it just disappeared. And then he brings a new one today out of the box after trying the old one, while trying the new one that was, the one before. As soon as he opened up the box and put the new switch on, about 10 minutes later, it all loaded up and it was fine. I was like, this is a retrograde in effect. It's been acting. My TikTok's been okay. It's just been like my cable, like my TV. Like I was watching the game just now and it kept glitching. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So it's definitely affecting electronics. Definitely. And I was like, here we go again. The retrograde is in effect. That one, the retrograde messes around with my electronics. That's what it does. It doesn't really affect me personally. It just annoys the electronic part of things. Even my phone's been acting up. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. But it'll be over in another 2 weeks, I guess. 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully it good. Hopefully it doesn't affect anybody that bad. A pancake cookie. You know what? The other day I had a pancake with M&Ms in it. My nephew had it, and I actually tasted it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this tastes pretty good." And I was like, I would have never thought people put M&Ms in pancakes, but he did. And he goes, "Yeah, I taste it." And I'm like, "All right." And I tasted it, and I was like, "Damn, it tastes pretty good." I love pancakes anyway. Pancakes. I haven't had pancakes since that day. It's been about what? I would say maybe 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. I haven't had a pancake since that day. I like pancakes. I just don't remember to eat them. Oh, I'm sure. Yesterday I had a chocolate mousse cake, and today I had another piece of it. I didn't want to, but it tastes that good. My sister bought it for dessert. And I was like, really? And I was like, oh, well, I'll have a slice. And then today I was like, she was like, you might as well eat another slice because it's only going to go to waste. And I was like, all right. I had a small piece. It's probably like maybe 150 calories, maybe. So it's not that bad. Virgo, you want a message? And Lorraine, you want a message? I came on earlier today because it was like shitty weather. Then the weather cleared up nice, and I ended up working half a day. I had a slice of pizza today and 2 burritos for dinner. My nephew made a pizza and he says, "Try this pizza, bro. It tastes really good." I'm like, "All right, I'll have a slice." And then I had 2 burritos. I'm always enjoying life. I've worked hard my whole life. I've been through a lot of bullshit, especially work related things. I've been through a lot of bullshit with my sister's divorce, dealing with my brother in law trying not to kill him. And you know, I'm still enjoying life. I'm still day by day doing what I gotta do. I can't let nobody keep me down. Fuck that. I'm staying on the grind, doing what I gotta do. I'm keeping busy, keeping focused. I'm happy. Life is good. As long as I'm healthy, I'm happy. My friend was telling me about his dad's got dementia pretty bad. He says he don't like it when he sees him like that. A lot of people are going through a lot of things. It's sad, but yeah, I know. I'm trying to get my sister. My sister's been acting crazy during this retrograde. She wants to leave her job, and I'm telling her, look, hang on, man. Oh, how long you want me to fucking hang on? And I was like, look, woman, calm the fuck down. Your divorce is one more month. Like, one more month and your divorce is over. Like, just fucking calm down. Just wait. Like, you're gonna do stupid shit, and then you're reacting because of him. Don't worry about him. Leave him alone. I know. She's so fucking annoying, man. That's why I can't be with a woman, because women are fucking annoying. They're so impatient and they want everything done today. Like, woman, fucking relax. Calm the fuck down. And it's not all women, don't get me wrong, but me, I can't I don't honestly I can't be in a relationship. I get too frustrated with women. My sister's bad enough. And my mom. I couldn't imagine dating a woman that's impatient and annoying. Like, I can't deal with that. All right, Virgo, let me see what I got for you. I'm trying to be strong for everybody else, but I got to be strong for myself because people drive me nuts. Especially my sister and my family. They drive me crazy. Like, I don't know what it's like to get a divorce. I don't know what it's like to get married. I don't have kids, but I know what it's like to deal with them. I'm 46 years old. I know what the fuck life is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to make irrational decisions and mistakes. I'm not going to be stupid. Like, I'm going to be patient and see how it all pans out. Fuck, man. I swear I can't wait till this shit's over, man. All right, Virgo 1, 2, Virgo. All right, this is your Divine Animal Oracle card. It's Bear. Unconditional love, playful, and protective. This card says, you are being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You will intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength. There you go. I swear, when she comes in one day and says it's all done, I swear I'm gonna do cartwheels. I might have to watch out though. You're welcome, Virgo. The good thing is, a lot of people support. People support me in a lot of things. That's why I always tell people, like, I always try to support as many people that's worthy of my support, because my support is truthful, honest, and I'll definitely support somebody if I know it's the right thing to do. Um, some people don't deserve support because they're fucking idiots, but sometimes it's tough, man, to get the point across. It really is. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Just had enough. Everybody else's bullshit gets piled up on me. I'm like, look, you better leave me the fuck alone. But when I keep myself busy like I am now, I feel a lot better though. Like today, I took time out for myself in the morning because of the weather. I came online, had a good time with everybody. Then after that, I was like, I'm gonna work. I gotta go work. I gotta like keep busy, keep focused, and keep my mind on the big picture. Like, yeah, well, it's hard to set boundaries with the people you love and you care about. You know, I do set boundaries as far as how much I do. That's what I do, definitely do. But my sister's my best friend, and my sister is, she means a lot to me and her children, and we've been together, living together for a long time, and we're each other's backbone. But sometimes, like today, I fucked her off, and I shouldn't have, but I told her about herself. I'm like, you're a pussy. Shut the fuck up, like, and stop dwelling on the negative shit. Like, you want things done today, it can't happen today. You got to understand that there's a time and place. You ever heard of divine timing, woman? That shit happens. You've seen everybody go through it. Your friends have been divorced. My friends have been divorced. You're not the only person in this world that's gonna get a divorce. There's billions of fucking people that get a divorce. So just, I know this is difficult, but just hang in there. For fuck's sake, And then she just took off, and then she was fine afterwards. She realized she's, I came on early this morning. I can't even remember what time I came on. I came on like 10 o'clock this morning, I think. 10 o'clock this morning, I think I came on. I was on early. I was on super early. Well, early for me. I'm glad I came on because I was so close to hitting that go live button. I was like, you know what? I shouldn't go live because I just finished telling my sister about herself, and I'm not really in the mood to listen to other people's shit. Then I was like, you know what, man? Just do what you got to do. And then I was fine. Coming on here sometimes helps me, because I get to help everybody else and it makes me feel good. So then, like, I get my mind off of stupid shit. Sounds good. Sounds like a lot of sugar. But it's very difficult to see your, like, people you love get into, like, seeing my sister like this. I've never seen her like this before, like, so it's difficult. And I wish she was like me, mentality wise. See, I'm on a different level than her. See, my mentality is a lot different. See, I don't let shit bother me like that. I'm the type of person that's like, you ain't gonna get me. I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying. and her husband tried to, her soon-to-be ex-husband, my good soon-to-be ex-brother-in-law, tried me already, but he didn't get me. He can get me. Once you're like, once you gain your power, you know nobody can take it, then nobody will take it. So you control everything that happens to yourself. You know, you have to make sure like you can't let nobody mentally drain you. And why should lies phase you? Lies should never phase you. If somebody's lying about you, then it's a lie. That means it's irrelevant. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want. It don't make a difference. They can't convince nobody but themselves. So the old me, like maybe 10 years ago, I probably would have beat the shit out of him and tell him, if you talk shit about me again or you act up again, I'm going to break some more of your teeth. That's what I probably would have said 10 years ago. But now I'm like, yeah, man, just go ahead, keep running your mouth, bro. What God sees and hears that I don't, He'll take care of you. You'll get calm. It'll happen. And I'll just sit back and, relax and mind my own business. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They rather like attack or get revenge or wait for, wish karma on somebody. I'm totally different now. I don't care about those things. Silence is better than bullshit. That's my thing. That's my saying. I live and die by that now. You don't sound like you're on no damn diet. This week's menu is not looking too healthy over here. What happened to your diet? You retired on your diet now? Wednesday is your cheat day. Sounds like you're having too many motherfucking cheat days. Uh-huh. We'll see. How much pounds you lost? Look, I haven't tracked exactly because it's a bullshit damn diet. See? A bullshit diet. See? It's a convenience diet. Well, yeah, right. You can eat healthy all you want. You can eat healthy all you want. I eat healthy too. I don't eat a whole pile of shit. Definitely not. I'm always been a healthy eater, but you know what my problem is? Is if my whole thing is this. I need to exercise in order to lose weight. That's me. And if I eat less, it still don't make a difference. It'll make a little difference, but it won't make significant difference. And then your body gets destroyed if you do those type of things. So I my belief is this. Once I start going for constant walks every day for half an hour, I can pretty much eat the same way I eat now. Because I don't really eat a lot of junk and shit like that. And I don't eat late at night like I used to. It's just my thing is I like to work out. I like to like walk and do things like that. I really like to do that. Like it helps me. It motivates me. So tomorrow, see, last week Tuesday, this fucker was supposed to take all his shit out of here. But then he acted up. So tomorrow, he already texted my sister and said he's coming here tomorrow with a trucker, and he's supposed to take all his shit out of here by the afternoon. He'll be done. So if he clears out everything tomorrow, then the garage is going to be clear for me to put the treadmill down. The treadmill I have that I love to use, it's like this and like that, right? But then you push the thing up like this because there's no room to push it back down because he's got all his shit in there, right? So because of him, I can't use the treadmill, and it's too heavy to move, and I'm not moving that shit. So once he leaves tomorrow and the garage becomes a gym again, I'm putting that treadmill down, and as of tomorrow, I'm gonna be on the grind. Trust me. My goal is to lose like 25, 30 pounds in the next couple months. I can do it. I just gotta get on that damn treadmill every day. See, because I work from home and I'm still working around here. So if I can go on that treadmill every morning for half an hour, and then after a month, I'll start doing 40 minutes. Then the next month, I'm going to go for an hour, half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night. That's what my routine was years ago, and I lost 60 pounds in a year. And unfortunately, I gained half of it back. That's why I need to get rid of the 30 pounds that I gained back and get back down to where I was. And I'll be happy as fuck. That's what I need to do. And I'm going to do it. And I'm glad it's only May 1st. Tomorrow's May 2nd. So by the time that idiot takes his shit out of here, I'll be back on my grind. I can't wait. Oh, I know I can. I just need to use the my facilities over here. We have a gym in our garage, but we can't use it because that idiot has all that shit in there. See, so once he moves his shit tomorrow, I'll be able to put the treadmill down and start working up, because that's going to be my motivation right there. I got a skill right there. See, I bought it 2 months ago. And I'm taking it next door to the gym, and I'm gonna weigh myself every 2 days. And when I see those pounds drop off, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, baby, that's what's up." I started my diet, but it ain't. I'm not really lost any weight. I'm stuck because I need to work out. I don't care. I'll tell you when I see an improvement. hmm We'll see. We'll see. Don't let me start again. I'm gonna tell you. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna start beasting. I'm gonna start beast. All right, Virgo, take care, sweetheart. Yeah, it's all good. I might be on early tomorrow too, because this idiot's gonna be around here, so I can't really go over there until he leaves. So once he leaves, I'll be like, going back to work. But I might be over here in the morning. We're supposed to have some weird weather, so if it's raining, I'm gonna be on here. That's not bad. When I lost all my weight, in the first thing in the morning, I ate an egg, a um, fried egg and turkey bacon with a little bit of cheese, little bit of mayo on raisin bread, cinnamon, raisin bread, little small slices. That was my breakfast every morning. Then for lunch, I used to have a bowl of cereal, the Special K almond cereal with low fat milk. And then for dinner, I'd have like chicken and broccoli, or I'd have chicken and rice, or I'd have like steak and asparagus. Then I'd have fish and like a potato or something. Like I used to have that was my routine. And I if I was hungry at night and I had like stomach pains from not eating like like eating a lot, I'd eat organic popcorn. That's what I do with a little bit of salt. And I pretty much ate that every day. And then for breakfast, if I had an alternative, I would eat like a ham and cheese omelet or avocado and egg. Then for lunch, I'd probably have a tuna fish sandwich, or I'd have like, um, the special case cereal or something like that. Like I'd switch it up every now and then, but dinner was never the same. But I always ate eggs in the morning and things like that. Lunch, I wouldn't eat that much, and I drank a lot of water and iced tea, and I still had coffee. I'd have one coffee instead of two and three, and I would walk for half an hour every day religiously. I wouldn't miss no days, and sometimes I would walk twice a day, even if it was like half an hour and another 15 minutes. Or I would go for a walk with the dog, and then I'll do like 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then at night I'll go for a walk with the dog, something slight. And then after like 3 months, when I lost like 20 pounds, I was so motivated. I was like, fuck, I lost 20 pounds in 3 months. Oh, hell yeah. So then I started working out more. But then it kind of like set me back because I was gaining too much muscle. So the muscle was putting on like was kind of like distracting me from losing the weight. I was gaining muscle. So when I went on the scale, I was like, what the fuck? See, when you gain muscle, you add pounds too. So it's like it was weird. But then after a while, I went back to half an hour and like just, coasted along, still ate good. And the next thing you know, I was 40 pounds down. And everybody was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Don't lose all that weight. And I was like, what you mean don't lose all that weight? Fuck. I was 260. I can't be 260. Fuck that. You know? Yeah, my highest weight was 260. I'll never forget. I went on that scale. I was like, oh, hell no. I can't be this big. This ain't happening. So I went all the way down to 200. I'll never forget it. I took a picture, a screenshot, and I was like, I finally did it. That was my goal. So now I'm back up to 230. So I'm like, I want to get back down to 200. I've always been like a solid guy anyway. So I've always had like my legs are like built, my arm, I've always had like all the fat is in my belly and my legs, my upper legs. But my lower legs and my arms are not fat at all. Like I don't have no like flabby shit going on here. Like it's just my our body weight is in certain areas. So if you take care of those areas and you work out in those areas, you do like things and you'll lose weight. But it's always been the key for me is like walking. Walking is the best way to lose weight. Always has been in my eyes. And if I don't walk every day, then I'm not gonna lose no weight. Because you gotta burn that fat. And that's all you need to do, half an hour a day. Don't overdo it. And I did it for a whole year and I lost 60 pounds. And I'll never forget it. I was the happiest person ever. And then I got injured, fell off a ladder. Then I was home for 6 weeks. Then I gained back a lot of the weight. And I was like, fuck this, man. I can't do this shit. Then I couldn't exercise because my leg was all fucked up. And then I was like, you know what? This is excuses, Mark. You can't do this shit. You got to go back to normal. So, but it happens, though. It happens. So now, as of tomorrow, if I have that area all cleared out, which I hope, then it's going to be showtime. I'll be back on my grind. Yeah, YouTube has a lot of good workouts, a lot of good. I went on YouTube today to try and get some stretches that check out different stretches from different people because I have sciatic nerve pain a lot, and I kind of like heal from it, and then it acts up again. Or if I go on a ladder for too long, or I do ladder work on a ladder, I feel like I reactivates it, and I have like hamstring problems. So I did some exercises, some stretches today, and it worked. It helped a lot, and it's all simple stretches too. But there's a guy, his name Michael Rowe or something like that, Dr. Michael Rowe. He has like a man bun. Yeah, he's probably, I don't know, 30 something. He's very informative. Like he takes his time and shows you how to do it properly. I've seen a lot of videos, but this guy, he's definitely like he knows what's happening. His stretches actually work. It works for me. Everybody's different, but he explains it decent and he shows you how to do it properly. So I did it today and it worked. I'm hardly in any pain at all. So it definitely worked. And before I go to sleep, when I get off of here, I'm gonna do it again. So that way I'll be all right. Stretching out, getting ready. This is the month. I make it happen. Need to get a nice meal plan going. Sometimes it's so annoying to find out what the heck to eat every day. Now I know how my mom felt. My mom was always complaining when she was younger. We were younger. You don't eat this. You don't eat that. And she had 4 kids. My brother and 2 sisters. My dad. And she was like, all of you like different things. Don't think I'm gonna be making 5 dinners. And I used to be like, yeah, whatever. You're home. You're a home mom. You're a housewife. You'd be all right. I would never say that to her, but now I definitely know how she feels. When I eat dinner, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna eat tonight? And I'm like, I don't know what I feel like. And then you're like, I'll have chicken today. And tomorrow is gonna be this. Then the next day is gonna be that. And then next thing you know, you get caught up in work and you're like, oh shit, I forgot I wanted to do that today and I can't now because I didn't defrost it or didn't marinate it or I forgot to take it out. And then you're like, oh shit. Oh well. Oh yeah, that sounds good. I haven't had shrimp in a long time. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know what to make anymore. It's just annoying. It's like you feel like something, but you don't feel like it, or you had it the other day and you don't want it again. But the good thing is like there's always different ways of making things. You just gotta like prepare it. It's just sometimes like now that I'm busy with work, it's like I don't feel like cooking when I'm at nighttime because I've been working all day and I'm like my energy's drained and I'm like fuck I really don't feel like eating. Don't feel like making food again today. And I'm like fuck I don't know what I want to do. Then I'm like oh shit oh well fuck it. I'll do this today. I'll do that today. Yeah, I do a lot of that anyway. I do a lot of I don't really eat that much rice anymore. You know what I like? I like eating mushrooms, onions, vegetables, fish, chicken, all sorts of nice shit. But hey, Alexandra, how you doing? I just got your donation. Thanks, sweetheart. How you been? I know. I have tons of recipes and I have tons of different ways to make food. food and stuff. It's just that, I just don't feel like making it after I work hard all day or I'm working like, and then I get irritated because I really want to make something and then I can't. Then I'm gonna eat like my leftovers or some bullshit. It's annoying to like figure out what to make every day. Yeah, I've been busy, Alexandria. Just been busy with work, life, but I'm doing good though. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm all right. Just trying to stay busy and out of trouble, and keep focused on the big picture. And know that everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm bored if I'm not busy, so I try to stay busy as much as I can, or I'll create something to make me busy. I'll be like, you know what? I really need to do that. And today is going to be the day because I don't have nothing else to do. So I might as well do that today. I know it's a pain in the ass. I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it today. That's how I feel every time I go in my kitchen. I'm like, fuck, man, I've got these dishes to wash. I really don't feel like it. Fuck it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just put water in here, soak my dishes in the soap, and when I get up in the morning, I'll just deal with it. Then I'm like, fuck, I'll do it later. Then you look at your laundry and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta do laundry today. Oh well, let me throw this in here and get it done. I'm like, this is bullshit. I wish I had one of those robots. You say, hey robot, go wash my dishes, wash my clothes. I'm going to sleep. When you're finished, you can just turn yourself off, yeah? All right, Lorraine, no problem. Take care. You too. Have a good night. It's life, though. You know what I mean, Alexandra? Alexandra? It's life, though. We always got something to do. There's always dishes to wash, clothes to wash, food to make, work to do. It wouldn't be life if it wasn't. It's a pain in the ass, but somebody's got to do it. That's one thing I can't stand is doing dishes. It's totally annoying. You gotta like crunch over and like, fuck, all right, let me start washing this shit. Then I'm like, really? I gotta wash all these damn dishes. Oh, I got more over there. Oh, fuck, yeah, that was the pot from earlier. Oh, well. I'll do it. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, exactly. I was saying earlier that the children grow up really fast. Years pass by. This year is almost halfway gone already. I've watched my nephews get older. Yesterday we had like a family gathering, and my oldest nephew has a beard. He's 20 years old. He came over to me. He's like, "What's up, Uncle Mark? You all right? Are you making the mac and cheese?" "Oh, good. I'm glad." And I was like, "Look at you, man. You all right?" He goes, "Yeah, man. I'm good. I'm good. It's good to be home because he's in college right now." And I'm like, "Look at this shit. I had this. I had him in my. I had him in my arms, feeding him food and milk, and change his diapers and shit like that, and babysat him. And now he's good. He's almost 21." And I'm like, look at this shit. Time flies. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, this is, yeah. My nephew is going 21 in July. I have another nephew that's 18 and two that are 17. And then the ones that live next to me are 15 and 13. So I have 6 nephews, all different ages. Two are 17. So I watched them all grow up, wiped all their asses, changed all their diapers, I've taken care of all of them at some point. Um, help them all do things, teach them all, teach all of them stuff. Every time we have a family function, I take a picture of all of them to show their different, ages and heights and what they look like every year. Yeah, I love my nephews. They're the best thing for me because I don't have children, so they're my children. So it's nice to see my oldest nephew, in college and is doing good. It's weird to hear their voices and what they look like. Time flies. Time flies. It's crazy. But I always tell people with young kids to cherish every moment because they grow up too fast. And then next thing they're not that little baby you can cuddle. I wish they were babies. I love babies, man. You hold them in your arms and you kiss them and hug them and you see them laugh and they say their first words and shit like that. When you get older, when they get older, you're like, hey, how you doing? And then they're gone. The family functions are like not the same anymore. Yeah, see, my youngest nephew is going 14. And he's like my favorite, but I would never tell nobody that. him and I get along the most because I like the younger ones because they're more, the youngest has always been my favorite because he's like the baby. So I'm always teaching him things. He's very smart. He's a Virgo, so he's a smart boy. He likes to learn from me. This weekend I put like lights in the ceiling and he was watching me do it and he was asking me how to do it and why this has to be this way and why it has to be that way. And he's very interested in learning and stuff. So yeah, I get along. I'm an Aquarius, but I have a lot of Virgo friends. And my Virgo nephew, he's like, he's very observant and he likes to learn things. He always wants to know why this happens and why that happens or why did I do this and why. It's always why. And I like that. Yeah, I'm actually an Aquarius and an Aquarius rising. I'm a double Aquarius, believe it or not. So I never knew that until I checked my chart about 3 years ago. My friend checked my chart a couple years ago and she was like, you know what? You're a double Aquarius. What the fuck? I said, yeah, exactly. Because I'm double smart. What can I say? Yeah, I'm double Aquarius. I never knew that. I don't really pay attention to the charts that much. Astrology is not, something that I check every day or something like that, or horoscopes and planetary stuff. But I'm kind of like into it. I kind of like it. It's all right. Yeah, double the weird. Yeah, there you go. That's all good. I like astrology to a certain point. I believe it and I see it, but it can be it's interesting, yeah. Especially like Mercury retrograde and things like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. For an Aquarius right now, it's going to get very interesting because Pluto is going into Aquarius for the next 20 years as of next year. But it's already popping in and out of in and out of Aquarius now. And I'm starting to feel that transition and feel that. So I'm like, fuck, astrology is real. It's actually happening to me. I'm kind of feeling it already and going through it. And it's and Pluto going into Aquarius is going to be beneficial for a lot of people because Pluto is actually going into a sign that is more humanitarian and decent. Capricorn isn't. Capricorn's more of like, yeah, I'll keep my comments to myself. Yeah, it's for the people. It's gonna be we the people. So, and it's already starting to happen. See, people are starting to really realize that this world is full of demonic bullshit that needs to go. People got to stand up and say, you know what, your fucking crazy ass out of here, like, Yeah, exactly. It happened 200 years ago. I think they said the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, a lot of crazy shit happened. Like a lot of good things, but crazy shit. Like like a lot of stuff. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I never realized how much astrology has effect on the world and effect on people. Like, but it is true though. Some of it's true. Not everything is true. Like, not everything is perfect, and not everything is always right. Because everybody's different. Everybody has different, stuff and ways and lives and the way they think and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it already is. A lot of things are happening. A lot of people are realizing that certain ways are the way to go. And I think people are waking up to the corruption that we're facing, and people are realizing the mistakes they made, and people are actually seeing for themselves who's right and who's wrong, and who you should be around and who you should not be around. I think it's going to wake up a lot of people mentally. They're going to see, like, hey, look, I can't do this anymore. I have to change. Or, this isn't working for me anymore. So I got to do that now. So a lot of people are going to go, I think a lot of people are going to be, from now until the beginning of next year, a lot of people are going to go through a major, transition period where they're going to realize that it's time for me to, get off my ass and do something that I need to do. But yeah, you can ask your question whenever you're ready, sweetheart. I think you donated. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to a change, and I just hope that for me, it's a really good transition. But it also depends. The astrology part depends on what degree it is in your chart and all that bullshit. So apparently, my degrees in my chart has nothing to do with the Pluto and Aquarius transit, even though I'm gonna feel it. But apparently, it's not gonna affect me in a bad way because my degree, it says like 0 to something degrees, and mine is way more than that. So even my risings, my Aquarius rising and sun degrees is not what they're talking about. So okay, no problem. Yeah, well, see, there you go. See, you were named right, and our names are very significant. Our dates, date of birth, our life path number, it all adds up to who you are and what your purpose is. But some people are early in life, and some people are late in life. See, so like I was a late bloomer in my first 30 years of life. I was struggling with trying to find out who I am and what my purpose was. And then after the age of 30, I started my business, and I started being more spiritually inclined, starting to like stop doing things that I know I should be stop doing and do the right thing. And then the last 6 years, when I turned 40, I was like, you know what, Mark? I just woke up one day and said, look, you gotta just change your life. You can't be living like this no longer. And I made a huge difference in my life. And now I'm ready for like change. So yeah, that can be draining being on phones with stupid people as well. Some people they just call just to find out who they really are. Yeah, I mean, with me, I'm fine. It's just that the people that mean the most to me right now are having difficult times, and I'm not going to leave them stranded. I'm not going to be selfish. I feel like my life is fine. I wish that certain things. I wish I can say fuck everybody and just live my own life. But then I feel like I'll be selfish, because these people that I love and love me are very significant to me and they need my help. They need my wisdom. They need my advice. And if I, tell them fuck off and be selfish for myself, what does that prove who I am? Because, and the people who I'm helping, I know they would help me if I was in the same predicament. So it's hard to just say F off and go to hell. It's hard, but that's what that's who Aquarians are. Like, we're supposed to help people. Like, we're the humanitarians, we're people. We're supposed to bring people together, we're supposed to help people. It's just the way I am. I can't help it. And I don't want to be selfish. I want to help people. I want to make sure everybody's fine. But sometimes I gotta realize that, I'm not perfect. I can't be perfect. I won't be perfect, but at least I can be, helpful and try and help people and then stay stable in my own life as well. So it's hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I'm neglecting myself because I'm fine. I always tell people, I'm fine. It's just the people around me are crazy. Or the people around me are going through things and it affects me. But I always have time for myself. I always tell people, look, I'm had enough. I'm going. Leave me alone. You're kind of like tearing the ass out of my help. So I need you to leave me alone. Yeah. I say it in a nice way and they get the point. And then sometimes, I have to fuck people off, and then that's just the way it is. It's like I'm not using all my energy for everybody else. All right. What I'm getting here is the stagnation that you feel, this will slowly change. And the only way it's going to change for the better is if you stay discreet, you accomplish your goals, you stay safe, you be cautious in everything you do, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Now, what I'm getting here in the cards is it's saying that don't trust everything you hear and don't trust everybody you're dealing with, especially a woman. So if you've been told things by a woman, don't trust that person too much. Just trust yourself. Stay where you are, do what you have to do, but try not to tell people about your business or do anything that will affect your personal life by saying too much. Sometimes we say things to the wrong person, even though we think the person's cool. But it's saying here, like, the only way things are going to change in your career is if you wanted to, but also don't like put your business out there. You know what I mean? Especially to a woman. Um, it's saying don't be too kind, don't make the same mistakes. If you suspect things are not right, then that's a good suspicion to have. Um, don't be too, like it's saying, just be generous, but not, but more to yourself than to people who don't deserve your generosity. Um, but things are gonna stay slow and stay, kind of stagnant in the meantime, as far as like your career and stuff like that in the next couple months. I just think that it's pretty much up to you if you want to change. But I don't see a significant change. I got the exact same, almost the exact same cards. Now, what I asked is, are you going to be offered like a job? And it's saying that you can be offered a job. You're gonna have communication from someone that might offer you a job. Somebody might say, "Hey, Alexandra, I know you do this. I know you do Medicare, and I know you do this part, but it's up to you if you want to take this job, but this is the offer that I have for you." And there's going to be communication back and forth with someone that might offer you a job and might talk to you about a position. And then you're going to be like, okay, yeah, then that sounds good. Let me get back to you because I'm only going to take this career change or position if it benefits me. So let me have some time. But the person will be communicating with you and telling you about it. So you might get like a message saying, hey, this and that and the other. And then this could happen in the next 2 months. But this change and this transition is only going to happen if you make a sacrifice. There's going to be a sacrifice that you're going to have to make in order to get this. So don't be surprised if this happens in the next 2 months. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like that might happen. Yeah, it looks like you might. I was gonna say like whatever you're doing now, you might have a bigger position, but I wasn't sure what you do. But like it looks like there's gonna be some type of like you're gonna have to like change some things in order to get this position or to be in like a readjustment. So if they give you this promotion, you're gonna have to make some adjustments. But it's nothing bad. It's all good things. I see good stuff. It's just gonna take time. Yeah. So you might have an upgrade in the next 2 months. I don't think that somebody's going to I don't think you're going to do a different career or a different job. I just think you're going to advance in what you're doing now. It's going to be put on the table for you. There's going to be communication about it. So they're going to say, "Hey, look, Alexandra, look, you want to do this? Then this is going to have to happen. You're going to have to make this sacrifice in order to get this. Now, if you want to do this, but you can't do that, then we're going to have to make a change in and adjustments in your time, in your days of working or something like that." And you might be like, well, that might affect my family, my kid, or I can't do that because it's a Wednesday or something like that. You might have to make a sacrifice and make some adjustments in order to like completely make the transition. But I don't see nothing bad. It's all good stuff. You're gonna get communication. I mean, it might be a promotion, but I still see a woman getting in the way of the promotion. Like you might, it's weird, but it looks like, it can happen, but it might take more than a couple months. Like it might be like towards maybe August where this actually happens. But I don't know if you work with a woman, like there might be a woman you work with and she might be like the head person, or there she might have other plans for like another person that like they won't consider they don't consider you before the other person. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with a woman that's like in charge of your section or like a boss or like a woman that is going to be around, I would say like Like it could also be like a vice president of some area where she makes the shots. Like there's a woman of power, but like she's not gonna be saying the truth. She's kind of dishonest. Or this could be like the person that's in the position that you want. She's dishonest and she might be getting fired or she might leave because she's not getting what she wants and then they put you in the position. So it could be either or. It all depends on who this woman is. Like she might have a new interest and like go somewhere else and then leave you to it. Yeah, so I do get a woman that's very significant in the deal, in this whole thing. But if you like, for instance, if you have experience and knowledge in what you're doing now, it's gonna benefit you to get the promotion from now till August. So from what I see in the cards, like it says it's very possible. So it's very possible. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. It just seems kind of like, weird. There's a woman there kind of getting in the way, or something's going to happen where it leaves your position to be dealt with. Yeah, it looks good though. I don't get nothing bad. I just get like a bad woman around, but that's about it. Yeah. All right, sweetheart. It looks good though. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I just realized what time it is. It's like 12:30 at night, so I need to get out of here. I need to go work tomorrow. But yeah, just keep your eye out for that nasty woman because it looks like she's gonna like try and get in the way though. All right, sweetheart. Yeah, sure. Pre-recorded ones. No. Like it has to be done live, and then you can record it on your end if you want. You know what I mean? Like it has to be done on Instagram, and then you can like, yeah, just Instagram me, and I'll deal with it on there. And then what you can do is you can record it on your phone or like on your iPod or something, and then you can hear it and record it like that. Yeah. But just hit me up on Instagram, and I'll deal with it on there. Yeah, no problem. All right, cool. Yeah, just DM me on Instagram. I'll let you know. All right. Take care, sweetheart. Good night.